Hi guys! Today is kind of a general update and a rant of sorts about just cycle confusion, because just blah. Figured out that my body actually has a pattern, which I never was able to identify before due to various things. If you've watched some of my previous vlogs, then you know that I got a positive ovulation test on cycle day 12, and it had me like mentally freaking out. I looked back at my charts and just habits that I noticed my body had, and it was basically like, apparently, and I called my doctor to confirm this. Well, not my doctor, but the nurse's line, because I'm weird like that and I don't care about calling. And apparently some women with PCOS will actually try to ovulate at a normal time in the cycle, being like, try to ovulate between cycle day 12 and 14, and get the surge at about, cycle day 12. And they can't, and so their body retries later in the cycle, which apparently my body does. And because I rarely took ovulation tests before cycle day 14, I never knew it. And so basically, I didn't know that my body did this. And I thought that the first positive was an actual, I ovulated. But as I kept doing OPKs, I got more positives on cycle day 18 and 19, and so I'm mentally like, what's going on? And so after doing some research and looking back on my own cycles, on my own habits, and speaking with my doctor, I realized that this is normal for my body. And yesterday I had definite ovulation pains in my right side. I definitely ovulated. And so we are now 1 DPO, yay. 2-week wait for me. If you've watched my other vlogs, and you know about the concern and fright that we had concerning our test results. And because of this, that's why I took a kind of a mini break. I think it's been about 4 or 5 days since I've done a vlog. And we took that time to think, talk to each other, discuss our options, discuss what we wanted to do. And we decided that no matter what chances the doctor gave us, we wanted to try at least one more time. And that was just kind of the end of it. We wanted to try at least one more time on our own before we went through IVF or adoption. Because those are our two biggest options right now, if we are not successful. And we were talking about it, and so we continued on this month will not try, not prevent. Which at that point we didn't know that I hadn't ovulated yet. And we thought we had. And then come a couple days later, and after the research, I told him, this is what's happened. He goes, well, we've, had some adult time in those days. And I was like, yeah, we have. And so now we're kind of just waiting, because we, again, unintentionally did it. And so we're going to count this one as our one more try, if I am pregnant. If this egg took, this is going to be our one more try. If it didn't, then we'll keep going until we get pregnant again, and that'll be our try. But yeah, so basically my body has a habit of trying to ovulate early. It doesn't quite make it. And so it waits and tries again. That's the gist of all that. And because of that, and because of just the timing, it was just this will, if I'm pregnant, this will be our try. And if it doesn't work out, then we'll take a break until next year, and then start with looking into IVF and adoption, depending on what the doctor thinks is best. I'm hoping that since we already have our son, who is completely healthy and just perfect, that I'm hoping that our chances are fairly good. I'm still hoping for something that's fixable, like MTHFR or something. Just something that I can take medication for and be fixed. But I know that that's probably not what it is, but I'm gonna hope that it is for now. And this video is gonna be pretty short, so that's basically it. Just a kind of a mini vent on confusing cycles and just kind of what we're doing. If this didn't take, we are going to start actively trying again until I get pregnant again, and again that'll be our one more try. And I'm hoping that maybe we can get a rainbow and it can be over. But that is about it for today. I am going to the doctor tomorrow, just as kind of I just have to go and make an appointment. It's not really anything specific, and I'm going to ask for some copies of my ultrasounds with Sophie for her shadow box, and I can't wait to show you those. I finished Robin's already, and I cried at how perfect it was when I stepped back and looked at it. And I want to show you guys so bad, but I don't want to until Sophie's is done, so they're like all side by side and pretty. But I'm really excited about it. Like, it's amazing how it feels to make something for your child with your own hands that's as special and perfect as they were. It helped my heart immensely being able to do that. And with my husband helping, it was just like a therapy of sorts. It was just, I really can't describe it more than that. It was just awe and just. But next update, I will hopefully have the shadow boxes to show you, and that's about it. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.